Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 82 of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Eric Talado. Joining me today is someone new.
Someone new.
Who's this?
I got a haircut, baby.
Christian Talado.
Long hair is gone.
After many years.
Bring in the medium length hair. Now it's too tall right now. Got blow waved. Did I ask for that? No, I didn't. What happened?
Kind of look like a lesbian from the 90s.
Well, it's too tall.
How do you feel about that?
It's too tall. It's too tall. Now it's gonna come down in the next few days. Yes, it's too tall. You know, blow waved. It's too tall.
What do we have this week, Christian?
We have a chapter of One Piece, finally.
Now, can you stall for me?
We have topic of the show, which is why Luffy's the Pirate King, or will be the Pirate King. We got questions, we got Hush Takes, Power Scale. We got it all.
We got it all.
Now,
what do we talk about the anime? What do you want to say? What do you want to say about Ace?
You know, I was expecting some sort of filler with Ace destroying half of Wano.
Not to be so.
Why was Ace there? He was there for 3 weeks. What was he doing there? Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Who knows what he was doing? Was it with Whitebeard? Did he fuck up someone?
His ship looks like a dinghy. Does look like the Spades pirate ship. We know it isn't. Some kind of weird, smaller ship. Has a cow on it. Does that have anything to do with anything?
Could have something to do with the cover story of the Milk Lady.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think about related to a cow. Strange.
Shout outs to the Patreon people, Christian. Anthony, Christian, Don Island.
Not me.
Gut Smashed, Katska. Hez Russell. Jeffrey. Jordan Lee, Nylock, Rivienda, Rupchard. Ronald, Ty Lester.
Are you going to get that name right?
The list
grows. Stay strong.
You want to join?
Yeah.
You can join the Patreon. $5 will get you the show early.
You can join the Discord.
Shenanigans
happening in Discord. Always shenanigans in Discord. Also, people from the Discord want the headcanon shirt. Is it coming? Can you confirm the headcanon shirt?
I can put it up right now.
Confirm it. Headcanon shirt confirmed.
Okay. Headcanon Unlimited confirmed.
As the shirt.
Sure.
New shirt. Put it in here somewhere. I don't know. Put it in the spread with the lower third, whatever you do there.
All right.
There you go. New shirt. Buy it. People say it's good. People say they would buy it. Now you have to buy it now.
Is this just Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony and a couple others.
Okay.
You know, they said they'll buy it. You know?
Now I know it's spelt incorrectly. Right? It's headcanon as in cannon, as in the weapon, not
Canon as canon.
Canon as in law.
It's a wordplay.
So don't come at me with it's spelled wrong because I did it on purpose.
Bit of wordplay.
Yeah.
As it were.
All right. Well, what the fuck?
Without further ado,
I want to talk about this anime for a second, right? Luffy. Ace is dead.
Bang! He said that in the anime.
Beautiful moment.
He said that in the manga.
People say nonsense about the manga, Christian. This is dumb. Where's the emotion? How did you not see this on the panel on the page? This is exactly how I thought it played out.
Yeah.
A calm reflection, Christian. Ace is dead. We'll talk about Luffy's character.
To the show. Oh, in this chapter.
Or whatever.
Alright. Before the chapter, do you want to talk about Goichi's little redrawing of the Zoro vs. Mihawk fight?
Sure.
Now, very different art style. Does it suit One Piece? No, it doesn't. Dr. Stone artist.
Say what you have to say about it.
He's a great artist.
I'll retort.
He's a great artist.
Just setting out do not disturb signs,
Alright, do not disturb to all the people who would disturb us.
Yes.
And they're probably going to listen to the message anyway.
It's true.
But, yeah, he has very good art, very unique art style.
Yes.
In the, the manga...
You have to have it.
in the manga community.
You have to have
the artist community. Very, very unique art style. Does it suit One Piece? Not really. Zoro's... He's trying to mix old One Piece with his old style. So we got skinny Zoro with the big head.
Do I prefer this than the original? No. Very simple reason why, Christian. The art might be more dynamic, more detailed, but I talk about this all the time. The new generation does not know how to do shot progression.
To be fair,
and action progression.
To be fair, he's not really an action guy.
Sure.
Right? He doesn't specialize in action.
Shout out to White Bear Beppo. I'm just going to say My Hero Academia. See if he comes out.
Okay.
Alright?
See, they like to do their double page spreads.
This is the deal, right? They're getting so caught up in the detail
And the effects.
And the dynamicism, Christian.
Using extreme
perspectives, right?
Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work.
And effects. Mm-hmm. You lose clarity, you lose speed, you lose, indeed, fluidity.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about it. It's a fine work. Man needs to know how to draw water.
It suits his manga better.
I can't tell the difference between the wood texture
and the water.
Well,
too much detail. You know what I mean? Too much detail in the water.
But there was a good standalone panels, Christian.
Some great panels. It's good.
Will we see more? What's the word?
The next one is going to My Hero guy, whatever his name is, doing a One Piece what if Luffy was in superhero class. That's the next one.
Is there a Luffy in My Hero?
No, he's not in My Hero. He's in...
Is there a dude with a rubber power in My Hero? Or will no one touch that with a 10-foot pole?
I guess. There's a kind of a rubber power, right?
Alright.
I don't know. What are you asking me? I know less about My Hero than you do. You don't know much.
Okay.
Alright.
So there it is.
That's Goichi's
Shall we talk about this...
little shout out to Goichi.
Shall we talk about this legendary chapter?
Legendary chapter. It was calling it a legendary chapter. Alright. Well... Chapter 449, Mummy. No Capone updates due to color page.
Yes.
What's going on there?
Jinbei not to be seen.
Jinbei on the color page. People calling out shipping between Luffy and Nami, because Nami's helping peel the banana.
No, they're always together.
And Frankie and Robin, because they're also together. Alright?
Do you mean people? Do you mean Silvers?
I mean people. There's people out there.
Alright.
You know? Or Jackson people. The
I
shippers.
thought that website died.
Apparently he's still alive. Gonna die soon. I think this week.
Alright. You said that last time.
I think it's this
You've been
week.
saying that for a month.
Yeah, because they announced it 2 months before he's gonna die.
Alright.
But it's happening. Odekin is dying. And sad times. But color page shenanigans once again. You know. No real information to glean out of any color page, especially this one. Luffy's not wearing the crown. Or he's standing on the gorilla. What does that mean, Eric? What does that mean? He's sitting on a gorilla. Eating a giant banana.
Gorilla's got a tattoo.
What does that mean?
It says gorilla.
What does that mean? Gorilla pirates incoming?
Does that mean that's...
Does that mean the rocks has the gorilla fruit?
Does that mean Does that mean Blackbeard's third doll fruit?
Gorilla.
He's gonna be the gorilla.
Oh, who knows?
Because Luffy's sitting on top of him.
Okay. Now, I was going to make a Kong reference. But, it's too easy.
Should we just get into the chapter, Christian?
Let's get into the chapter. Alright. Chapter 994, Mummy. Alright, we just get a bunch of action panels, wide action shots. Chopper upset that Queen's using a virus as
Chopper's
a weapon.
doing stuff.
We got the heavy stomp combo attack from Luffy and Chopper.
There it is.
Alright. Not the greatest combo attack I've seen from the Straw Hats. Just a heavy punch and a kick. It's not the, what was it? The 700 berry jackpot, the thriller bark, the classic Straw Hat combo maneuvers.
Sure.
Yeah, this one's alright. We get Kiku doing her snow attacks. People with the head cannon that she had the ability to control snow. Not realizing it's an effect. We got Riser throwing ninja stars. You know, just general, like, apparently, what's his face? Hyo, capable of fighting.
He's full.
He's fully eaten, and he's back he's back to some kind of
ready to
form.
go.
What else we got? That's all the action panels. You know,
Rizo says to Kid,
exactly.
These are the friends of Luffy. These are your keys. Go fucking free yourself.
Oh, did we all talk about Kid's face here?
Triple dot.
Broken Man. Sandman.
How do you interpret this?
I interpret this as Kid witnessing the king.
The monkey did once again. Because he saw it. He didn't give a fuck. In
You saw the hype.
the slavery.
He saw the hype in the slave auction house.
The slave auction house, Christian. Doesn't give a fuck.
Doesn't
give any fucks.
No. He
Get too much of a bitch to do it. Oh, he's out here torturing fucking goons.
doesn't want to call up an admiral.
Oh, I torture goons.
Yeah. Doesn't want to call up an admiral.
Edge master. But does he do anything of value, Christian? That's the question. We'll find out.
Well, maybe those pirates were torturing and enslaving the people, and Kid came in there, wasn't having any of that, and he crucified.
No, they were crying because they wanted to go back to the paradise, Christian.
The slave paradise, maybe, perhaps.
Okay.
Who knows what the story is behind there? Maybe Kid's a nice guy after all.
Paradise, aka Grand Line.
Okay, that's speculation. All right.
That's factual.
Is that spin?
No, that's factual.
Kid spin? Right, Kid could be a nice guy, right? Somehow, some way.
I think people want Kid to be a nice guy.
Well, he either joins the alliance or gets stomped by the king.
Killer just laughing on the floor.
Yeah. Still don't really know what's going on with his mental state. We might find out next week. Probably not, though.
He can still be able to talk, Christian.
Yeah, we know he can talk, but he's brainwashed or some shit. We don't know.
We'll find out.
Maybe the dunking refreshed his memory or some shit.
Okay.
All right. Daifugo keeps on shooting the prisoners with the virus.
Daifuku.
Daifugo.
Oh.
Not Daifuku, the man who was supposed to fight Sanji in Honkai Gold. That didn't happen. All right? No one fought Sanji in Honkai Gold. You know? Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember.
You remember that. All right. So Daifuku tells us how the disease works, what it's called. It's called the mummy disease. You feel a fever, then your body feels like it's on fire. You lose all your sweat, and then you shrivel up like a mummy.
And then you get back up.
And then you die. Apparently.
No,
you eventually die.
Yeah, but you get back up.
Yeah, but...
And infect other people.
Yeah, well, that's what they tell them to do. They're not forced to do it.
Yeah.
So, it spreads very easily via touch. It's Queen's masterwork disease. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Queen's a scumbag. Using enemies not necessary to win a fight. Is this comment on his strength? No, I don't think so. I think he's just, he likes making viruses. People are saying this makes Queen trash. She has to use gimmicks to win fights.
Didn't use a gimmick in fucking the whole time.
I guess Big Mom. Maybe you knew, alright? That it wouldn't work. So we got this mummy virus. It's spreading. People are crying. They're hurt. Alright? They start blaming Luffy for their pain. They just want to go back to their daily lives. Alright? Luffy takes the plague head on and grabs all of them. And he tells them that they're just slaves and to wake up, alright? You're just slaves, alright? You want to go back to slavery. I'm here to offer you freedom. You're gonna take it. You stupid bitches. Alright? This is why it's been 20 years, alright? We have to break the will. Alright? This is why we have to have it for 20 years. Because if it happened yesterday, this wouldn't mean anything. If Kaido taking over the country was yesterday, it doesn't mean anything. Alright? This is why it had to be 20 years and time travel.
Okay.
What do you comments on that? Eric doesn't like the time travel. He still hates it.
Still irrelevant.
Still irrelevant, he reckons, even though, this needs to be timeline, otherwise.
Could have been a year.
A year doesn't have the effect of 20 years of pain.
Alright.
Alright? So Luffy telling him, you either follow me, or you go back to your daily lives and follow Kaido. What's it gonna be? You stupid bitches. Alright?
He also says we're here to defeat Kaido.
Exactly. He also tells them, he asks them a question. Can an outsider not protect this country? interesting philosophical question from Oda. Interventionalists. Is Oda an interventionalist? You know, classic example, US, they like to intervene in other countries' business. Luffy seems to think that's justified / Oda. And people say Oda doesn't put complex themes into his arcs. My question is, what the fuck is Kaido's stance on this? Does he just not give a fuck?
About what?
About slaves, about
He wants
closing
his
the
weapons
borders.
being made.
But surely there's a more efficient way, as we stated before. Alright?
I mean, he's a villain, you know. Christian, they are indeed working for reward.
Yeah,
There is a reward system to work harder,
but it's terrible.
to get more food.
Right. But we all know, and economically proven, right, that slavery is economically inefficient. Right? If Kaido was a smart man, he would abolish slavery, and he would have increased weapons manufacturing. Now, how would he keep control of this country? That's a good question. But, you know, I'm just saying.
They're not exactly just individuals, Christian.
Sure, but he wants weapons. There's a better way to make weapons.
Alright.
That's what I'm saying. You know, start competition here with war houses to make better weapons.
Political corner with Christian.
Alright? I'm just saying. Kaido. There's better ways of making weapons. And let's not forget that they're selling these weapons to the world government. So the world government also culpable.
Don't get me started on the world
World
government.
government also culpable in this situation. So there you go, world government.
World government with infinite resources.
Yeah, well, you know.
We talked about last week how Giltosoro has 20% of the world's resources. Currency.
Sure. In hard cold cash. That's not even counting all the gold.
Not accounting his asset in terms of that ship as well.
Exactly. So there you go. So Kaido, I want to know what his deal is. I know what Orochi's deal is. He wants to maintain the beauty of the flower capital. He doesn't want any new ideas.
Doesn't want any filth.
Doesn't want to be filth. Now, do I like the Scanlation's translation of this line more? Where, wait, no, the Onan line, where he's like, because in the official translation it says, you know, when Onan died, the country stopped working. But in the non-official translations, they said when Onan died, the country stopped moving forward. Which I think is a better line.
Just weird choices from Steven this week.
That line's a bit weird because it's like,
What about we're here to fight Kaido and win? Why not just we're here to defeat Kaido?
because that's probably not what it said. It probably said that. It's probably more accurate, you know.
And then, don't get me started on the Animal Kingdom pirates.
A little bit of... See, I like the non-official translation of the Onan line better, because it means more. Right? Oh, the country stopped working when Onan died. Yeah, okay, I get that.
What does it even mean by working?
The country stopped working, the country stopped being what it formerly was. Functioning,
Yeah.
people happy, all that kind of shit. But the country stopped moving, more impactful, more insightful, you know. If you do not evolve, you die, alright?
Alright.
Stagnation. Very much a thing in Buddhist philosophy. Alright? Stagnation. When water sits for too long, it becomes stagnant, undrinkable, putrid, disgusting, alright?
Okay.
You need moving water. You must move forward. Alright? In a direction at least. Stagnation,
Are you done?
causes problems. I'm just saying,
All
it's
right.
a better line. It's a
I
magnificent
feel like
line.
we're holding back on this speech, Christian.
I'm not holding back with this bitch. I'm just telling
What are
you
your
why.
thoughts about this speech? What are you talking about, Monkey D?
I'm just telling you the greatness.
You're going into political things that I don't care
Well,
about.
Monkey D's saying it. And that means Monkey D's smart. Alright?
Yeah.
Saying smart things. In non-official
Tell
translations.
me what you think about this speech. Tell me what you think about Luffy's, not just words, but
But
indeed
actions.
actions, Christian.
Well, he gives a speech and he shows us the actions. He takes the pain. You know, this pain's nothing. Kaido's not unbeatable. We can beat him. Alright? But you have to have the will to fight. You have to have the will to be free. As we've talked about so many times with Luffy's character. Luffy helps those who want to be free. That's how he is. That's what his character's based on.
No, he's getting this from his father. Is it in the blood, Christian?
Is it in the blood? Or is it in...
freedom situation?
Or is it in the teachings of the God King? Shanks.
Oh. Could be still in the blood.
Could be still in the blood, alright? Could be, but...
Monkey D. Shanks.
This is why...
Thoughts on that reveal?
What reveal?
Monkey D. Shanks.
Monkey D. Shanks. Was he like the uncle?
Uncle...
Long lost sibling.
Some relative.
It's crazy. Probably not gonna happen. But this is why Luffy is better than most shonen MCs.
Everyone else.
Let's not even get to the debauchery of Naruto's character at the end of the series. I get it. Hard will, hard work. His will to make friends. I get it. But then he does stupid shit. Like, forgive Obito in the final war.
He's a cool guy.
Mass murderer, started a world war, killed his friends. But he's a cool guy.
Why was he a cool guy?
Because he had a sad backstory. And that all he needed was a friend. But he didn't get it. / his waifu died. And he went to the dark side.
Also, he turned into a god, so Neji was right because it all will indeed...
Well, that's not a character flaw. That's just a fucking stupid plot thing.
Okay.
Goku doesn't really talk about much. /
He just was to fight people.
Just was to fight people.
Just was to fight stronger people.
Ichigo, what the fuck's Ichigo's deal? I don't even know. He's just like...
Tell us what Ichigo's deal is. Tell us what Deku's deal is.
We know what Deku's deal is. He wants to be the #1 hero.
To protect people.
To protect people. He's a child. Maybe he'll learn what that means. When he fights someone strong and doesn't one-shot them.
You gotta go beyond the 100%.
Is his character development on the same path Luffy's always been on? Is he? Because we go back to speeches like Alabasta.
You can say this is within Luffy's character, but he has the mental maturity to say the things.
Well, he said something pretty interesting during Alabasta to Vivi, the whole Vivi conversation, saying that, you know, you can't just save everyone. People are gonna die. Let us fight. Let us defeat Kaido. Let us defeat Crocodile. You have to have the will to sacrifice things.
I feel like if you came across a bunch of broken-willed people before
Wano,
would this happen, or would he not care about them?
Well, he experienced Wano's suffering through Tama, right?
Yes.
The connection with Ace, all that kind of shit. So he's got a connection to Wano, and he's disgusted by these people living a life of slavery. All right, he doesn't like it. He wants them to lift themselves out of slavery, to rally themselves, to fight, and to, earn their own freedom, which is, pretty great from Luffy. So I don't know if this is character development. Is it? It's maturer than what Luffy normally says.
It seems like a speech a Pirate King would make.
It's a Pirate King speech. This is why. Is Law making these speeches? No.
No, Law just getting...
Is Kid making these speeches?
Law just...
No. Is Zoro making these speeches? No.
Law just throwing a spat and going after his crew.
What does Law even believe in? I don't even know. Hippocratic oath, feels like to kill people.
Luffy's too nice.
Luffy's too nice. Luffy fucks up a lot. What does Law even believe in? I don't even know. Why does Law want to be Pirate King? I don't even know.
Kid just bullies the weak.
Luffy wants to be Pirate King to be the freest man on the seas. What does Law want? What does Kid want? What do they want? They want to be Pirate King, but why? We know why Luffy wants to be Pirate King. Why does Law want to be Pirate King? I don't know. He's just edgy and cool, And he's apparently smart and he can do tactical shit. But he can't rally the hearts of the people, can he? No, he can't. He can't do that. That's why Luffy will be Pirate King. Kaido has to use coercion to get people to work for him. Beats their heads in. For them to work for him. Big Mom similar situation. Big Mom actually offers some sort of good deal and
Luffy says,
islands,
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Yeah. Go get them.
8 days to the final battle. Again, the narrator letting us know.
We didn't talk about the future side. And
of course, Luffy fucks up Old Maid.
Babanuki.
High chance he comes back as a super zombie. I'll give you my headcanon theory in a minute.
Super Mummy.
Super Mummy.
Yeah. So, this is definitive evidence that Luffy has future sight. He says it. He does it. Case closed. Alright? Case closed.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
There's no argument.
Now, according to King of Lightning, Luffy indeed needs to see something with zero intent to have the same thing as Katakuri does.
Here's my problem with that statement. Why would Oda literally tell the audience, I saw a dangerous future, and it not be future sight? That's my biggest issue.
No, it's King of Lightning's headcanon offshoot, Christian.
Of Luffy has future sight, but it's a different future sight because Katakuri's future sight is slightly different. Nah, why make it two things just to complicate things? It's not Nen.
It boils down to people don't want to admit that Luffy's got the same thing as Katakuri. At certain times.
He does. It's just not as good. We'll go through this many times.
Why is it not as good? I don't understand why.
Because he doesn't see the full image, whatever.
What
He
did he
sees the aura.
see?
Well, he saw the
A
people.
slightly dangerous future.
Sure, but
He would have had to have seen the effects.
that's what I'm saying. It's definitive evidence now.
Anyway.
Definitive. Luffy's got future sight. This wasn't an argument, and this puts the nail in the coffin. And if you argue it now, you're just silly.
You're on the wrong side of history.
100%.
Now, rating.
Luffy's Pirate King speech. Delicious.
Was it as delicious as the speech of Jinbei at the end of Whole Cake Island?
See, Luffy's showing maturity now in these arcs. Whole Cake Island, when he's telling Nami to break all the mirrors. That's captain's orders.
Jinbei,
I'm the captain. Come back.
Don't die
alive,
even if you die.
Luffy acting like a leader. Now in Wano, we get to see it with the people. All right, he's rallying the people like the Pirate King. All right. Now, is it a great moment? Yes, it is a great moment. The rest of the chapter.
This is basically the entire chapter.
I know the speech is basically the entire chapter, but we get you get that information
And
on
the conclusion
disease,
of Udon, we forgot to mention that.
This
This is our payoff for Udon.
Luffy's Pirate King speech.
Yes. No, not what I thought it was going to be. I like it. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it, Chris.
Eric says it's worth it.
You know why? Because you can show Luffy blowing up 19 mountains and shit,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, he's ready to beat Kaido.
There's
But
something.
this speech does more for his strength than a fucking hockey feat.
Here's the thing. I get it, but let's not forget the weirdness that was a couple chapters ago with Big Mom and fucking Queen, and then Louis shooting out of there. Now Luffy doing a cool future side feat after the speech, impactful. It's cool.
It just teleports.
Would it be more impactful if he did the same thing to Queen, proving that he is indeed above first commander level, one-shotting Queen?
This is the deal, right? This is my thing.
It's just like no one cares about Old Maid or Babanuki.
Let me know if you agree with this.
What?
Luffy delivering this speech, right? Affects my heart. Gets me excited. Right?
It does for the final war.
And I believe Luffy's words,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We will defeat Kaido.
it's happening.
I conclude
Yeah,
that this speech, right,
historic.
buffs Luffy's strength more than some haki feat he's going to unlock.
A greater feat.
Because the reader, Christian,
Believes in Luffy.
believes his speech. The reader is indeed one of the mummy men. You get rallied by Luffy.
100%.
You believe in the
Yeah.
reader and the king. More so than him doing... What are you doing? You gonna put
Try to
that
put this
jacket,
jacket
on the chair?
on the chair. That's not lame.
You're ruining my great point. Christian, it's just more than Luffy using flow
It is.
on Queen and Big Mom.
But what I'm saying is, Queen's not even here. Does it lose some impact? Yes.
It's a great moment. Top 5 Luffy speeches, no doubt.
You gotta give me a rating, or you're just gonna ramble.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I was gonna go 9 out of 10 as well. What took so long for that?
Because I think it could have been better.
That's why it's not a 10.
Yeah. Because
Now you might want
on,
to
man.
speak into the mic, not
Come on,
over
man.
the mic.
Come on, man.
We will get a speech. Round 2 Kaido. Where he indeed pulls out the flippy dippy nonsense, Christian.
What the
Flow,
flow,
you know,
okay.
he's 19 times stronger than he was the first time. All that shit that we want to see.
So Luffy's the general of this army, right?
How did we do that?
People saying it's Kinemon. People saying it's Neko. People saying Zeno.
What?
I'm just saying.
No one's saying that.
So is Denjiro indeed dead so Luffy can fit in one of these slots?
No. Okay. Anyway. Prediction to headcanon theory time. This is my deal.
Okay.
Alright? Chopper has cured a disease off Luffy. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Chopper.
Gonna do something with this disease.
2 seconds.
Now some people saying
Chopper curing this disease, it's an ass pull.
Dumb.
Well, that's pretty interesting because apparently Chopper, world-renowned doctor, can't cure a disease.
Medical professional.
A virus, perhaps. Chopper should be as good as Sanji is as cooking as he is at doctoring. He should be able to do miraculous bullshit.
Let's see.
All right, let's see it.
He
Chopper.
failed at Punk Hazard. This is a legitimate virus, though.
But that was more, you know,
This is a
how do you
poison.
reverse
DNA.
DNA? It's not really a medical, you know, it's not really a medical solution.
This is a
to that
straight
problem.
up
This is a straight up
illness.
medical solution.
An illness, a disease.
Pip now. Update to who's gonna fight Queen. Chopper getting mad. Looks
Chopper
like Chopper's
and
joining the
Sanji.
crew. Chopper's joining the crew. Now add Usopp in there for that Chopper Usopp connection. Chopper Usopp Sanji versus Queen. We got the tactical gadget versus gadget.
Some
with
nonsense
Usopp
going on.
and Queen. We got the Chopper curing his disease to counter Queen. And then we got the power from Sanji to do the damage. Alright, 3v1. Chopper, Usopp, Sanji v Queen.
Alright.
Get done.
Anyway, I'd like to see it. Chopper has cured this disease. It'll take 2 seconds. He cures the disease.
Mine will take 2 seconds just to, you know, stall out the story.
He cures all of them.
okay.
He cures everyone else because of Hippocratic Oath, Christian. He has to cure them. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Chopper would do that. 100%.
Tama! Dongo! To all of Kaido's men.
You know what? Not even Dongo. The power of Luffy's speech.
Luffy's speech, perhaps.
Alright.
Nah. Whatever. Dongo to the men.
Yeah.
Queen rings up. Oh, mate, what happened to Monkey D?
He's captured. It's fine.
He's captured by Tama. He says, don't worry about it, boss.
Yeah.
Luffy was captured.
Yeah.
But base of operations. Who called it? I called it.
Now, I think that's going to happen. But what I think is we're going to move to Hakamai.
Because of the Onin connection, because of the fucking...
We don't even know what the fuck's going on in Hakamai.
But it's a port town.
I don't know, we haven't even fucking seen it.
We've seen the Onin's hut, Onin's house
In the past.
in the past. Apparently no longer there, apparently abandoned. So we're going to go to Hakamai. It's probably in Kuri.
Something might happen in Hakamai, but it seems like Oda's set up.
I
Prison-
think you're right, but I think
Prison-
it's going to be used to generate weapons for the Alliance.
Sure. Prison, what was it, secured?
Prison pacified.
Pacified.
The official.
Okay.
So I think that's what's gonna happen. But I also think we're all gonna meet up at the Hakamai port and we're gonna sail off there.
Also, when is Tama going to be like, Luffy, we have to save Olin?
That's coming. Don't worry about that.
That's coming.
Don't worry about that.
All
That's
right.
coming.
Chapter, very good. Oda has a knack of doing very good chapters after breaks.
That's right. Now some people complaining we need to see the city fights.
We told you they're long gone.
Last week we told you that.
It's been like 3 hours in the fucking prison.
I don't know about 3. It's been some time, so it's over.
Big Mom was running around in circles while Queen was setting up the trap.
That's also
trap.
true. It's hard to tell time.
But indeed, that
Oda does
was
shit like
2
that.
pages. Could have been hours. Could have been 2 minutes.
It's hard to tell time when Oda does shit like that because you don't know what the time frame is.
Sure.
But it looks like
Also, they're running. We said this 1,000 times. They're running away the last time we saw them.
there's no Kirishiro fight. There's no Drake
They
fight.
disengaged.
It was already disengaged. The only thing,
Hawkins.
Lord Hawkins, and I get why Oda's not going to show
Carrot
that
on the stick.
because it's the carrot on the stick. Exactly. Is Law a traitor? Is Hawkins
That
a traitor?
reminds me. Watching
What's the deal with
the
Hawkins?
anime.
Yeah,
How can Drake be on our side?
he's not.
He massacred Tama's village.
Why would Drake? I never thought Drake would be on our side.
People say Drake's gonna turn as well.
Since the Vivi cards
Yeah.
that are like Drake has his dream is to ally with Kaido. So like,
So we just got Hawkins.
well, we need Hawkins.
Hawkins, Law, Kid, Luffy.
Also, the thing is like Sanji is seemingly gonna fight
Now-
Drake,
Yeah.
and the Queen fight comes into contention again.
Dinosaur stuff.
Sure.
This is. I was saying this on King's stream. 8 days to go.
Yeah.
There's a question in somewhere in the question corner as well about what are they gonna do in 8 days.
Train.
This is my theory. People might call me insane. Luffy will be Admiral level by the Kaido fight. Is that insane?
No, but if you think about it, yes. Because, 8 days, I have the 2-year time skip.
He's grown.
8 days training. Sure, he's grown. He's grown.
Actually, he needed the 2-year time skip to learn
The basics.
of Haki.
And set up that foundation. A great foundation by Rayleigh. Now we're going to add to that foundation. What in your mind, what does Luffy have to be Admiral level?
He's gonna have this flow, right?
Mastering a flow.
Look, listen, flow lifts his base form
Traumatic.
tremendously.
It gives him Gear 4 power
And
without
Gear 4, and Gear 3, and Gear 2, Christian.
Sure, or buffs. Buffs beyond no doubt.
I can see Luffy be able to fight Kaido in base form.
Base form!
With Future Sight and Flow. I'm not saying he's going to do damage.
Okay.
He's going to be dodging Kaido's shit. Maybe a deflect here, a deflect there.
Let's not forget the speed blitz of Kaido.
And the one-shot.
With the one shot. So forget that.
But Christian, he's able to use Future Sight now while indeed diseased.
Some people saying he was mad in the Kaido fight, so we can use future sight, so we got one shot. I get that argument. I get it. But he has to master.
He's also training Haki right now.
Sure.
And
So,
he's using Future Sight training with Hio.
Exactly. So he's training future sight and he's trying to get rear, flow.
Now, I'm not saying he's not going to be able to do any damage in base form against Kaido. No damage.
Alright.
But he's going to be able to do flips and shit against that.
We have a dodge. Block.
Dodge, block. Needs to do damage.
Gear 4.
Gear 4.
Now, Gear 4 extended time limit.
Even Gear 3 flow. It's going to be stupid.
Gear 3 is too slow for Kaido
Doesn't matter.
to not block it. What doesn't it matter?
Dragon form. You saw what he did to him.
Sure, but Kaido's not going to fight in Dragon form all the time.
If you recall that chapter,
Yeah,
Elephant Gatling, pushing him around.
sure. Okay.
We flow on that shit. Gear 3 becomes relevant again, Christian, with flow. These are the things that people are missing.
So you're saying...
His other gears become relevant with flow.
Do we get a new moniker on attack names?
Sure.
Okay. That's my main question. Alright. So,
And of course, the new Gear 4 mode.
does he have some sort of flow form?
Gear 4 mode.
But is it with exclusive flow haki?
No.
Some sort of
No,
Super Saiyan mode?
If Luffy's gonna go to the next level, Christian, this flow shit has to be...
But are we saying
Or is it-
it's going to be a base form, and it's going to be like base form flow, which is like Luffy Super Saiyan?
No, it's just gonna be on his hands.
But
He's not gonna activate it. It's always gonna be a part of his hand.
No. What if he? Because like, It seems like it's an activated Haki because, you know, the regular Haki's a regular thing. Will he have the flow form? Will it be a form?
No.
Will it be just an
It'd be
increased attack power?
It'd be glowy hands.
I'm thinking Snake Man hair for hype.
I mean, we could add hype.
I mean, I
if you
want
like.
hype factor.
If we could add hype.
I want a form so it's hype. It's fuck.
If we could add that hype factor if you like.
And then we have Gear 4 plus flow form equals devastation.
Remember when I was saying that we needed a future sight form?
Yeah.
Or
We kind
visual
of
effect?
got it.
Now we're just getting, I use future sight,
I mean, it's really hard to show future side.
which is where we were before. With
Those are
Black
regular.
Haki. At least Flo.
Flo's getting an aura, which
At
is
least
good.
Flo will get it all.
Alright, so that's the chapter. Next week.
Don't underestimate the power of Flo. It's going to be very good for Luffy.
It's going to take him to the next level, no doubt. 8% Admiral level. Oh, yeah.
That's fair enough.
But what does Zoro get? What does Sanji get, you know?
They need to get to commander level, which is fair. In this arc. That
Here
is
we go.
8 days. They are training.
Quote unquote.
They aren't doing anything.
Yeah. Well, Luffy's doing all the work as usual. That's why he's going to be... Alright, so that's that, and there it is.
Maybe, like, meta predictions for the arc.
Okay, many predictions.
Unknown. We have a base. Do we train for 8 days or things are going to happen?
If things happen for 8 days, one of them will literally be 200 chapters. I want you to know that.
The Straw Hats can't fuck up anymore, right? Because they have to be hidden
I mean, otherwise,
until the festival.
like, Yasu's death doesn't mean anything.
So maybe Zoro trains with indeed
Ryo,
Hyo with the sword
goes
techniques.
Ryo, or masters it even better.
And now is that fair enough for you, Christian, to fight King and Queen?
No,
You see Luffy's growth
sure.
in a couple of days.
But
Hard
we're-
sparring
we're
every
already,
day.
We're already setting up the
Hard-
fights. So
hard sparring every day?
We're already setting up the fights. We got Kirishiro, we got Drake.
Yeah.
For Sanji and Zoro.
But if we get that 8 days training justified, not as
Okay.
ridiculous as before.
No, well, yeah. Alright, but,
Not as ridiculous as Raw going in right now.
alright. So, there we go. There it is.
Excellent chapter.
Excellent chapter. Predictions. Now,
We're cutting.
we're cutting because we got that panel.
Yes.
Got that little order box telling us it's over. Who do we cut to?
We are cutting to
Cloud Capital.
Kinemon,
Kinemon.
Shutenmaru,
That plotline.
and Inurashi.
Well, I assume that's not going to be the whole chapter.
Could be.
We'll get an update on it.
Just fill
I
it
assume
out.
that's going to be the end of the chapter for that big cliffhanger reveal.
Yeah.
But we got to go to the Flower Capital / what are the other Straw Hats doing? Maybe what happened to Law and Hawkins? Does Law have his crew back? What's going on?
I think we'll get some Odin stuff to parallel what Luffy did last week.
Maybe Law bailed. And he
Because
says
we
plan.
know people tell us that Odin's a great man. I think
Yeah.
we'll get a similar speech on Odin.
When's the Odin flashback happening?
We'll get a little taste of Odin next week because it needs to relate back to Luffy and the similarities between
where's that
Odin
come
and
from?
Luffy.
Is that come from
That's
Hyo?
coming from Shutenmaru talking to Kinemon about how good Odin was and how of a piece of shit Kinemon is. And
But my
Inuyasha.
thing is, like,
maybe whatever he shows him triggers that flashback.
I'm thinking, like,
Maybe they go to
Shutenmaru.
Hakamai Port and that triggers that flashback.
That's what I'm thinking. Some sort of big reveal from the Ashura Doji Kinemon thing.
Because something has to happen from that. It has to relate to the Kazuki
Yeah.
in some way.
100%. 100%.
Give me that flashback. Not the flashback.
Can we finally get some sort of flashback?
Act 2 is close to finishing.
We've been saying this for weeks. Is it true?
Mine's done. That's the major thing out of the way.
That's true. Now we're going to set up for Act 3.
I will remind you, we started this act in the mine. Luffy
We
coming
did.
in.
Now Luffy has liberated the mine.
Yes.
So that plot's over. Indeed. So we're going to start building up Act 3. What's going on in Act 3? Act 5, Act 4, probably the war. So Act 2 long as fuck. Longer than anyone would have expected.
What
Would
was
you
it,
say?
30 chapters?
Yeah. Double the length of Act 1.
Not yet, not over yet.
It's not over yet.
All right.
Exactly. So Act 3 coming. That's good. Alright. Moving on. Hashtag Shanks. Of course. every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there who think Kaido's the strongest.
Ridiculous.
Do you think Dragon's the strongest? Who think Sweaty's man on the planet Arcaine is the strongest? Who think Mihawk's the strongest? It's a new one. It's staying in the script now. Right? Because I've heard it too much. Right? And there are even crazy nuts out there that think that Aimu and his secret cabal are the strongest. Right?
You have to invent characters to make characters strong.
And they're all incorrect. It's actually the takes the king. Now, every week we bring 100% factual, genuine information. We bring it to the table. And we tell the people why Shanks is the strongest. To convince them that he indeed is. Now, this week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that the mummy disease would be destroyed by Shanks' God King cells, as they are the strongest cells of all. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's a secret chocolate reference for people out there. There you go. Topic of the show. Why Luffy will be the Pirate King. And why everyone else is a pretender. Topic of the show. Why Luffy's the Pirate King. Alright? This is why. Simple.
You got some notes,
I
Christian?
got some dot points.
Not many there.
Because there's not many. What are we going to talk about?
Alright.
Alright? Strong will. Obvious.
Unbreakable will.
Unbreakable will. He only helps those who help themselves.
Such as Jesus Christ.
Such as the big JC. Such as probably Roger. Probably also, Luffy.
Dragon.
Smart man. Knows if people don't want help, they don't deserve help.
Bello Betty.
Exactly.
Could represent Dragon's ideology.
If your heart and soul is not free, then you will never be free. Alright? You have to have the will to be free.
Why have I never connected these two dots together in a real solid way? Luffy and his father basically have the same goal.
No, we don't know that yet.
Luffy wants to be the freest man.
We don't know what Dragon wants.
Dragon
Seems to want freedom,
wants to be Fidel
But has-
Castro.
but maybe. He wants to bring down the world government. What does he want to install? We don't know. Alright, we will find out.
Well, he wants the
eventually.
world to be free. A more grandiose sentiment
Yeah.
than Luffy wanting to be free.
But he's not a pirate, so he doesn't want
Unlawful.
anarchy.
Well, people being free, Christian,
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're going to be feared.
Alright.
You know.
Hates people not being free. Of course. If you're the freest man on the seas, how can you stand for slavery? How can you stand for people not being free? How can you stand for people being trapped? You can't
Thoughts
do that.
on Luffy caring about ancient history yet?
It's starting to grow.
Yeah.
But I still don't know how ancient history is relevant to anyone.
Because we know there's slaves.
There's real slaves in Marijoa. Just tell Luffy that. Why are you going to tell him the ancient history?
He knows that.
He knows it tangentially. Like, he doesn't know the scale of it,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Tell Luffy that, and he'll join your cause. Why does anyone care about the ancient history? It doesn't mean anything to the current day situation. I've been saying this for a long time.
Alright.
Alright, it doesn't really matter. There's atrocities happening right now.
Yes. Next point.
No one can tell him what to do. No one. No one, because he's the freest man.
Not even his crew.
Exactly. Luffy does. Well, Luffy does. Now, this is to advice, but he always does what he wants. Alright? Always does what he wants. He will never let his dream die. Not even for one moment. Not even for one moment he'll let his dream die. When has he ever let his dream die? When has he ever given up? Never. Kid looks pretty broken right now. Law, ready to die during the Doflamingo fight. Doesn't seem like he wants to be Pirate King. Seems like he wants to get revenge on Doflamingo. He wants to be Pirate King for some reason.
But
Willing to die to get
he
his revenge.
doesn't like hurting people.
Exactly.
That's what you have to know about Law. Doesn't like hurting people because he's a doctor. Ridiculous. Is that it?
He knows what he's good at, and he lets other people help him. He's not some sort of fucking...
Big man,
big dick swinging fuckwit.
He is kind of, though.
When he knows he's got it covered.
Mingo's mine to defeat.
Exactly. I'm good at fighting. I'm going to fight Mingo. I'm not good at cooking. I'm not good at navigating. I need people to get me the Pirate King. I need help to get there. Because I know what I'm good at.
Punching people in the
I
head.
don't inspire people to help me.
Luffy's gonna be some fucking Bruce Lee Kung Fu master with this shit.
It's going to be devastating. Alright? And finally, probably the most important part of this.
What is it?
He's a student of the God King Shanks.
And then that gives you points.
Instant points. Is Law
Shoot a Doflamingo.
student of Doflamingo? Okay.
Maybe that's why
Some people say Kid is the student of Scopagabon, not Shanks. Just saying. Luffy is...
Will we ever see Scopagabon in the story again?
Did we ever actually see him in the story? We saw him in like one panel.
Correct.
And he was named in a data book.
Maybe he'll be in a movie. That's something.
Some people say we saw him during Marineford.
Maybe he's an Elbaf. You don't know where he is.
Scopagabon going to teach Luffy gold hockey.
Why would you want the third man in line when you can have the second?
Because, Sanji fans,
Okay.
Because Scopagabon has to be powerful so people can talk about Sanji.
Every time I think about that fan animation about Luffy and
the
Kaido,
gold hockey,
it
yeah.
makes me smile.
Why is that? Because his head cut.
Just that shot of Scopagabon.
It's classic fandom. It's classic fandom.
It's classic.
Alright. Scopagabon training Luffy.
Zoro fighting some diamond man.
The Shogun has the sea stone fruit.
Yeah, something dumb.
The
And
One Piece
apparently
fandom.
people know how to write One Piece better. Yeah. Gold hockey.
Gold hockey. Well,
Full
we got
body
Ryu.
hockey. Luffy's dead.
Oh, and we got Rio. That's kind of like gold hockey, I guess. Extra damaging hockey, whatever.
It ain't gold though.
It ain't gold, baby. Alright? Now. That's why Luffy's the Pirate King. Because no one else in the series is like that. Alright? Maybe except for God King Shanks. But Shanks doesn't want the throne. Alright?
We'll find out.
Blackbeard, garbage man. Doesn't give a fuck. He's an opportunist. He doesn't care about the suffering of others. He's gonna do what it takes. He doesn't love freedom the way Luffy loves freedom. He isn't disgusted by people not being free. Blackbeard, cynical. He knows the way of the world and he accepts it. He doesn't want to change the way of the world. He just wants to be the king of the world. Luffy wants to change the way of the world.
I don't know. Blackbeard to me seems like a guy who believes in dreams and freedom, but is willing to step on people's corpses to get it.
Exactly. He doesn't. He's not this guy. He's the pragmatic kind of version of Luffy, where he's like, I have this dream, I have this goal, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get it. I'm gonna do all this backstabbing shit. I'm gonna do all this kind of shit. Luffy's never gonna
Give my best chances.
Yeah. Luffy is so locked in that he's gonna be Pirate King.
Does whatever it takes.
He can take detours. He has so much belief in himself that he's gonna do it. Also, that's why Luffy's the Pirate King. Alright? Giving speeches. He's starting to tell us what Pirate King actually means. Love to see it. And that's why Luffy's the Pirate King.
Some depth.
Exactly. People say Oda doesn't do character development / doesn't have in-depth characters.
Doesn't do what it do. Oh, fuck.
It's a boy turning into a man. It's just taking a really long time. But he'll get there, you know? And there you go. Now, moving on to the power scale. Power scale this week. Running long characters.
Alright.
Someone brought something, an interesting question up to me. And it is the question of Laboon. Laboon
Gets beaten by Luffy.
gets quote unquote beaten by Luffy.
Easily. Beaten by Luffy.
Pre-time skip.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Luffy fights him with a mast.
He stabs him in the eye. He kind of gives up.
Yeah. I would give up if someone stabbed me in the eye with a
Yeah,
mast.
you know, he doesn't lose his eye. He's got a big eye.
Sure.
Alright?
He's also a hollow whale.
Pull up the power scale.
I mean, where are you going to put him?
Exactly. That's why I need the power scale to see where I'm going to put him. Would you say that it is possible for Laboon to beat Arlong?
Just to sit on him.
Yeah.
What's Arlong's lifting strength? Buildings?
Probably buildings plus. He chucked Mumu aside. Laboon way bigger than way bigger. If Uzi is in low tier, alright? Uzi.
The bull of the Colosseum. Actual fates.
Sure. Laboon massive
Deadly.
fuck off whale.
Uzi deadly. I don't see Laboon getting punched by a fucking giant.
We get the Sphinx.
Speaking of giants, how big's that goldfish compared to Laboon? Similar?
I think Laboon's bigger. Maybe.
Similar.
So let's talk about Dory and Brogy then. Where are they? Dory and Brogy. They are in low tier, right? Because Mr. 3. I think so. Not on the list, apparently.
They're on the list.
They are on the list, but they doesn't update the list.
They're definitely on the list.
So, you know, this is why we can't have nice seats. Now, they are middle tier. Arcas of the Legends. Because they were poisoned and shit. That's right. Also, can we talk about Z for a second? Is he supposed to be high mid or mid? Because I was having this argument. Z, he's in mid tier. The villain, Z. Now, I feel like he's supposed to be high mid.
We'll check.
What do you think about that? Cross reference it, we'll fix up Z. Eric had a spat, apparently, and somehow
Wait,
open,
just
you
tell-
opened a new tab. You opened a new tab, right? Just
No,
give it.
then I went backwards.
I'm gonna say low tier. I feel like Mr. One could get in there, cut up the insides. Laboon, is he really doing damage to Mr. One? That also has to be a water fight, which is, you know, I'm gonna say low tier for Laboon. Are you ready, Cool Brothers? Wanze. I'm gonna say low tier. We ready?
Alright, low tier. It is.
All right.
Babanuki.
Defeated.
Defeated.
Do we have Sheep's Head? Apparently dead. According to the river cards.
Babanuki, do we give him the excitement shells?
I mean, he is using them. You know, he is using them. He's got the elephant gun, elephant
No hockey.
cannon.
We don't even know if the Beast Pirates have hockey.
I mean, that's a fact.
What do we think? Hody Jones.
Are you out of your fucking mind, Hody Jones?
Just throwing it out there.
That's crazy. Where's do we have Sheep's Head on this list?
Probably not.
Probably not. Now, he doesn't have from what we've seen, he doesn't have the interesting transforming abilities.
You can just shoot stuff.
He can just shoot stuff out of his trunk.
Trunk.
He kind of blew himself up. He's got some decent accuracy with that trunk. He can probably snipe with that shit. He's not beating... He's getting defeated by Ryuma. Look, Sheep's Head. High-low. Is Babanuki stronger than Sheep's Head?
I'd say so. He's a warden.
But there's no feats with
Sheep's head
There's Mind
clashed
Feast.
with Brooks.
There's Mind Feast.
He's got the intel. He's got the strategy. That's for sure. But Sheep's head, I can
Shot
see
Luffy.
high-low.
Luffy was damaged. If you remember.
With the cannonball.
Yes.
But Luffy had no haki. He's got the speed. Weakened Luffy. How weak.
You can't say he's weaker than Sheep's Head.
Why? Sheep's head's in the squad. He's with Jack. He seems to be Jack's right-hand man. Alright? Clash with Brook. And they got dominated by Sanji. What has Babanuki done? He's shot cannonballs out of his fucking elephant mouth.
But do we give him the assignment shells? That's a feat. That's useful. That's deadly.
Alright, low tier. Alright, high, low tier.
Hello.
Babanuki, high, low tier. That's as far as I'm going. He's not being in the pacifista. Nah. Absolutely not. Senor Pink? Nah. Is he beating Mac Vice? Also no.
Senior Pink already has a disease.
Of sadness. Alcoholism.
Yeah.
Alright.
Done.
Can we change... See, yeah, this is interesting, right?
What?
Because I just noticed something.
What?
In low mid.
What?
And it's called the Manslayer. Also known
Let's kill her.
as Killer. And that's interesting. Do we have to change that
To do it to kill her?
to Killer, or do we have to rescale?
We don't have to do dick.
Because
alright?
we thought the Manslayer was dead. He's a relevant character. He's out of the story.
When the manslayer does something that constitutes...
But we have to change that to Killer.
Alright, we'll change it to killer.
So Killer...
Then people are going to come at us for having killer in love.
Exactly. So that's the problem.
Just leave it.
Leave it for now. Alright, so that's fucking
Laboon.
Laboon in low tier and Babanuki in high low tier.
There you go.
There you go.
Questions.
Questions time. We got a lot of questions. Alright? A lot of questions.
Dig in.
Dig in. Alright, let's go.
Like that 4 pages standard.
4 pages?
Maybe even 3.
60 questions? 4 pages.
Not even Twitter.
Well, we scrap Twitter because it's too annoying. Alright?
You
Questions?
can ask the questions on YouTube comment section.
Discord.
Discord.
Do we ever get any
Email.
SoundCloud
No,
questions?
no one ever comments on the Discord.
let's-
on the SoundCloud.
Let's not promote that because I don't want to go through the SoundCloud.
Alright.
You can't submit questions through SoundCloud. Alright? Questions times. From Red. Robin versus Brooke. Fight to the death. Who wins?
Robin.
Yes, she's a bone cracking master.
Crack them bones.
Alright? Second question. If Kizaru was serious, do you think he would defeat Akainu in an all-out fight?
No. Next question.
What do you think about that? Sweatiest man.
He is sweaty, but I dislike this question because he said if Kizaru is serious, implying that every other feat involving Kizaru wasn't serious. Discrediting Ben Beckman, discrediting Shanks, blasphemous question.
There you go.
Alright.
It's a blasphemous question. Akainu would win. Alright. From Gwyn of Melonbone. Where does Kid go from here? That's a good question.
He's got to regroup. He doesn't know about his crew. Is heat and wire, the hype man dead? Shout out to Brago.
He's witnessing the Pirate King in action.
Where did I go wrong? Maybe I shouldn't have tortured those goons.
Maybe I should be a better human being. Alright?
Maybe I should actually have a goal.
And this is the man who asked for Laboon for power scaling.
Watch his fucking backstory be like, I was tortured by celestial dragons. Or by the rich man. You know it to be true. What if he was in the scrapyard looking for parts to make stuff? And the rich man that owned the scrapyard said, you're stealing from me, even though there were scraps.
Yeah.
And also got beaten.
And he also wants Laboon on the power
What
scale.
if Blue Jam beat him as a child?
Just a little
Where is
confused.
Kid from? West Blue?
North, I think.
Let us know.
I think he's from... No, he's not from North Blue.
Blue Jay doesn't have the
He's
capability.
from where? He's from West Blue.
Blue Jay doesn't have the capability of moving through blues.
No. Blue Jam Garbage Man. All right.
What did trash? What?
He's in trash. Trash Shemmy.
Yeah, trash heavy. That's right.
All right. And he wants LeBron for power scaling, which we did.
Yeah, done.
Done. Silvers has a question. Shout out to Silvers. Guest of next month. Silvers coming on the show. Get ready for sword talk. Get ready for Tashigi talk.
Maybe Brago with him as well.
Maybe Braco.
Probably
We'll
Brago
see.
with him as well.
With a chapter like this, do you think it's enough to finally get people to shut the fuck
Now,
up?
when we introduce Brago, do we introduce him as
BDA Law.
Ace or BDA Law?
It's either Braco D Ace or BDA Law.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be BDA Law.
Okay.
Alright.
Is that what we're with BDA Law?
We
or
with BDA. It's gonna be with BDA Law.
Okay.
All right. With a chapter like this, do you think it's enough for people to finally shut the fuck up about Luffy having no development?
Yes, is enough. They won't go stop complaining.
I mean, you know, have a high moment. That's what you need at the end of the episode, when he does that hype speech,
You'll have that song that played when Frankie beats in your peak.
or when Shanks turned up in Marineford, or
Sure.
the Marshall Log Park overtaken. But we can talk about the anime later. All right. So yeah, Silvers. We hope people shut the fuck up. The question is this development? Yeah, maybe. I guess. Or is it just Luffy's character? That's a good question. All right. From Young Obama. Out of the two of you, who bullies who? I don't know.
Shout out to Young Obama.
That's a strange question. Well, you know, Eric recently bullied me with his bullshit Mario Maker level. Oh, we forgot to talk about that. By the way, my level's harder.
Apparently.
According to the stats don't lie.
Now, did more people play my level? Yes.
Yes, but 4 people beat it.
Were there triple the deaths? Yes.
But did 4 people beat it? Making your stats lower. Alright?
I think people just gave up on the flying immediately.
Exactly. That was a strategy. Alright?
There it is.
Alright, there you go. Alright. From Keiko. Do you think Oda is saving 950 for something special because he thinks... because he likes to reveal important things on certain chapter numbers? And what do you think it could be?
950, the 50s don't count.
Yeah, the 50s don't count.
The 100s count.
I could see something to do with
20th
Ashura
anniversary?
Doji reveal next week.
20th anniversary next week or this week? 22nd. 22nd?
22nd. I think it's next week. But I don't think that really
But whatever.
matters.
Something hype could happen. We're going to cut.
I think we'll get that Ashura Doji reveal. Maybe someone from the Straw Hats is captured.
Alright.
Maybe. Alright. From Manjin. Now that Udon plot is done, will Oda pick up the Law vs. Hawkins fight, or next chapter will be the end of Act 2?
Unless he goes back in time, forget about it.
Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point, timeline wise, unless he goes back in time, which Oda doesn't do.
Sometimes he does. He's done it
Yeah,
a few
he's done
times.
it
A handful
A
of times.
handful of times. He might do it here, depends on what he wants to show. Because again, the Law versus Hawkins thing is the carrot on the stick. Hey, the Law get his crew back, or what's the story there, what's the deal?
Who betrayed who?
Exactly.
Who made a deal with who?
Exactly. So we'll find out. From Badger, did the goat Luffy just cop a body? Is Babanuki dead?
No, he's a super mummy.
Eric thinks he's a super mummy. Chopper will cure him. He'll survive. Although his body did blow off.
His armor blew off from the inside.
Exactly. So he's fucked up. Alright? It's not only is it full of viruses, it's also a cannonball apparently. So there you go.
High panel.
It's the thumbnail of the video.
Uh-huh.
High, very, very high panel. From Red Robert Podcast. Luffy has definitely progressed as a captain. A role that he accepted since he's a pirate, so he wants to be the pirate king. But his actions, not through ordering people around or making demands, he's able to inspire others, people to follow him. I think the people that are expecting this to mean that he's going to be a leader from now on are suddenly from now on and suddenly care about fixing the world are misguided. What do you think? Yeah, I somewhat agree with that. Like he has to have a connection with the place to care. Tama, you know.
The Kazuki, the mink.
Yeah, he's got a connection with Wano. Also, I can see the tide turning that a little bit more. We can make the argument.
Kinda has to do it for Ace.
Yeah, he does. All right, there you go. Maybe Ace promised Tama that he would free Wano. Now Luffy has to do that. All right. If we've got to smash Casca, who would win a 1v1 locked in the mirror world? Usopp or Axe-Hand Morgan? The only way out is to kill your opponent. No weapons allowed. Axe-Hand Morgan gets to keep his axe hand.
That's not fair.
Since he's part of his body.
Does he have that
yeah.
anymore? You can't imagine they let him keep that in jail.
I mean, it's attached to him. Well, they're going to take the axe off. I'm just saying, according to this question, he's allowed to have it.
Would the world government take that off?
Usopp, fisticuffs.
Apparently he's as strong as Zoro pre-time skip.
Don't build it.
There's a quote somewhere.
There's a quote somewhere in SBS. I'm going to give it to my man Usopp. He's got a body now. He's got that observation haki. He could make a makeshift slingshot like he's done multiple times. Mirror world though, not really materials around. Maybe you could start flinging mirrors.
Just throw glass at him.
Just start flinging mirrors. Alright, I'll give it to my man Usopp. Alright.
Some kind of mirror house situation where he fucks him up.
Happy Hime returns.
Shout out. Ridiculous
Shout out to
question.
Discord.
Ridiculous
Shout out to
question
Discord.
last week.
Maybe she's asking a less egregious question. Still egregious. Who was stronger out of Mihawk and Shanks?
Didn't you ask that last week?
No. It was, when will Shanks die? How do you want him to die? Alright?
Shanks, next question.
Apparently, she's asking for a friend, Songoro. Not her question, apparently. No, she doesn't listen to How Strong is Shanks.
This is gonna be stopping up a problem.
She's not listening to How Strong is Shanks segment. I've added in that Mihawk is indeed not the strongest. I've added
Last
that
week,
in.
though.
A couple weeks ago, I added that in.
Okay.
I subscribed her a daily listen to the How Strong is Shanks segment. So the answer should obviously be that Shanks is stronger. Now people are going to bring up Viv Ricards. Shanks is a swordsman, but Mihawk is the strongest swordsman.
Head cannon by the shirt. Head cannon indeed is unlimited.
With this scenario.
We also need infinite spin.
Also, I do have intel that she is a Dritz fan. And this is coming from Dritz. Yes, it is coming from Dritz. Telling people that Mihawk is equally as strong as Shanks. Ridiculous. Unfounded.
He thinks Ibu has a
Blasphemous.
secret cabal.
Yes. Alright. There you go. So the answer is obviously Shanks.
Shout out to Dritzkird, he keeps going.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah.
Alright. Happy Hime. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice.
Thin ice.
This is a less egregious question, so maybe she's learning. Maybe. Alright. From Jordan Lee. Shout out to Jordan Lee.
Shout out.
Question corner. What if Amu was actually Panda Man and he uses the mask when he leaves Morojo so he can go about his business and won't be recognized? He would have been in One Piece from early in the series, which could give him slightly more credence as the endgame villain.
Panda Man's a meta character.
It's also a gag. It's also a meme. The meme becomes real. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Alright? It's too much, Jordan Lee. It'd be a great meme.
Imu's Sally's real father. Take that to the bank.
That's crazy.
Sally will indeed become Imu.
I hope that happens so much. That's my favorite theory.
It's a good theory.
My favorite headcanon theory.
Possible as well. Some
yeah.
would say hinted at.
Some would say there's foreshadowing. Okay, there you go. Alright. From Abu Seal. Eric says, Christian, who's Jono? The one who said to be on Shanks' level. I don't know who he is. How do you spell Jono's name? It's Jono from JoJo's Adventure Part 5. Now, we did say right-hand man to the God King.
Yes, not on
Not
level.
on the level. Alright, because no one's on the level of the God King.
Giorno, King of Kings. Shanks,
God,
God King.
Exactly. So there you go. Watch JoJo Part 5. It's going to end next week. It's going to be spectacular. Alright?
Then wait.
Big wait.
Big wait.
Big wait. Alright. From War Same said, will people finally admit Luffy has future sight? You know, what can we do at this point? Some people will, most people won't.
We can't do much.
King Lining, shout out to King Lining. He's explained his stance on the show before. It was stupid then. It's still stupid now. It makes no sense. You know, we've had him on the show to talk about it. There you go. So, and he still says Luffy doesn't have the quote-unquote category future sight.
But he has future sight.
There's so many caveats to how many future sights there are, what they did, different categories. It's also
The answer is yes and
complicated.
no. Because I saw a man admit he was wrong.
Exactly, I did see that. So the answer is yes and no.
Okay.
This is undeniable evidence.
It was when Hiro was dodging that shit. It was undeniable.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
but Luffy didn't say he saw the future.
Okay.
All right. From Michael Valdez. When did Luffy gain this leadership ability? He always had it. Quote: Look at.
Is that the question?
Yeah, that's the question. Look at Alabasta.
Okay, go on.
Water 7.
Water 7.
Finding Usopp. Telling Usopp to fuck off. This is my order.
House.
Frankie House.
March Around Park.
March Park. Exactly. To inspire the people. Yeah, it's great.
Marineford. He inspired the people.
Oh, did he inspire Whitebeard? Did he gain Whitebeard's trust?
Yes.
I don't know that he inspired Whitebeard. He just gained his trust.
Okay.
Alright, there you go. Alright, his second question. How highly do you rate Ancient Zoans knowing that Jack has no haki yet? He's still the third commander level.
Tough dudes.
I've been saying this a week that haki is not the be-all end-all. There are still other systems in the show. You can still have insane physical durability. You can have
Ancient weapons don't have haki.
quote-unquote animal instinct.
Ancient weapons don't have haki.
Exactly. Overwhelming strength. They're gonna have some bullshit like we got animal instinct, therefore we have observation haki. We have tough hide.
They clearly don't have future sight, so.
Yeah, well, you know, they're gonna be able to compete in some way.
Queen stronger than Katakuri, blah blah blah. You're wrong. And that's fine.
You just gotta admit
But
it.
we told you.
Alright. Since the one-shot chapter about Zoro, people have been saying that Oda is a bad artist. This is the Goichi chapter. I could not disagree more. His art is fantastic. How do you guys feel about his art and when the manga which manga has the best art in your opinion? Now that's a little bit of an unfair question because there's monthly manga, there's weekly manga. It's a different ball game. I mean, Araki doing crazy shit.
Let's talk about Shonen Jump right now.
Alright, Shonen Jump right now.
Oda.
I do like Goichi's shit.
Goichi when he does his own stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One Piece was very strange.
That's what I'm saying. Goichi when he does his own stuff, very good artist, but he doesn't have to write it, so he's only an artist.
Yeah.
He's on both, so he's got a little more time to draw.
Okay.
Best artist in Jump right now. Who's in Jump? We've got Black Clover. It's good, but it's not great. My Hero.
It's fine.
It's good. I think Dr. Stone, it looks better than My Hero. Shoutouts to Oda. Sure, he might do a little sketchy shit sometimes. He's got his own unique style, but so does a lot of people. Jump's diversifying in style, you can say that. You got My Hero, you got Dr. Stone. Promised Neverland. Same situation as Dr. Stone, though he only draws it. But there's very good art in Jump recently.
And then there's a lot of titty shows.
A lot of titty shows.
Which look pretty much all the same.
Yeah, so
So
I'll give it to Goichi, but Oda's a very good artist. We're talking about Jump. There's other artists out there that are fucking,
which is unfair.
you know, you
It's a
got
monthly and shit.
Araki.
Araki,
Berserk.
the ascended man, that's all I have to say.
Araki, exactly. You got Berserk, you got Araki,
Vagabond.
you got Vagabond. Well, I'm sure we're missing a few things. But
Oda
yeah,
is still old school, which is why it is the style the way it is, Christian.
by hand,
He's
minimal
the,
effects.
He's the last of his fucking generation, for sure.
Naruto's art was good in the start. Bleach's art was good at the start.
No, Bleach never really. Bleach is okay.
Bleach at the end got weird.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the other question. All right. Russell, first round exit, quote unquote, Westbrook.
At least there's spaces.
I'm gonna assume this is
I'll do that.
Hez. Casual Hez, I think so. What happened in this chapter? I haven't read it yet. Yeah, this sounds like Hez.
Yeah.
Sounds like Casual Hez. Read the chapter.
Hype shit.
Hype parking shit. Alright, that's all you have to know. Alright. Go read it / watch this episode. There you go.
You dumb bitch. If you know, indeed has. If you're not, we apologize.
Alright. From Hoffa City. Did the anime fuck up showing Joseph with 2 arms in episode 890 when he's in the weird void realm?
Correct.
I mean, the weird void realm. This is why I can't take the anime seriously.
It's a strange choice.
This is why we can't take it
Shout out to
seriously.
the filler next week.
Shout out to the filler.
We all want to watch that.
Apparently, the world's strongest bounty hunter.
Shout out to Silvers.
Shout out to Silvers. Alright. There you go.
We'll
Silver's finally getting his bounty hunter. Too bad its filler's going to be garbage. But he's going to get it.
Okay.
Maybe this man's Dovemiko level or some shit. Who knows?
Next question.
Next question. Apparently, Bell's going to be in it. So, fan service all around. From Fernando. Thoughts on what Kin and Killer will do next, depending on that panel we got this chapter. Some sort of confrontation with Luffy.
If he sees Chopper cure the disease, the logical thing he'll ask Chopper if he can cure Killer.
Yeah.
Why would he get into a beef with Luffy? I don't know. Would it make more sense if he just left, or he's like, yeah, let's fuck Kaido up?
I think he's going to be like, yeah, let's fuck Kaido up. It's going to be alliance. I think that's what Kid does. Alliance time. Because he knows Luffy has the will to do it. Alright. From MBZ. How many people can Luffy hug at once? Now this goes back to the question of
How far can Luffy
how far
stretch?
can Luffy stretch? That's an unknown question. Some people can work it out via volume when Luffy is trying to break his own arms off and Honkai can't, but we haven't done the math. The answer is a lot. A lot. That's the answer. Now, according to Film Gold, Luffy can't stretch that far. Down to that pipe from the air vent. So, I don't know. Their answer is a lot. Probably over 200 people
Okay.
at once. I'm gonna say it. That's just anime ass. I don't even know where I got that number from, but that's what I'm gonna say. All right. From Gilbert. It's Gilberto. No. I know you guys hate this idea of Shanks being evil, but
Next
yeah.
question.
Ah!
Now, what's his question?
Based on him having the highest bounty
Does he have
and having the
highest
most ruthless crew, based on the Vivid card of Ben Beckman. I mean, well, Dragon has the highest bounty, so I don't know about that. Alright. Being well connected, I think it would fit his character, kind of like what he said to the bandits in the beginning, where he said he isn't a saint, he's a pirate.
My friend, how has your heart been so corrupted?
It's not over. Only other clue or remove of the top of my head is of the anime dub right before Marineford, where Shanks tells his crew that pretty soon everyone will fear them. I don't know if it was a dub plus anime only. I don't fucking know what that
I don't
was.
remember that.
Shanks doesn't have to be evil, but I think his character is going to be more complex than the generic main character role model. I'd just like to hear your thoughts on my hot take.
My friend.
There's got to be something that Luffy's going to disagree with. Which is going to be like, Shanks is going to be like, we're going to preserve the balance, because then if we don't, people are going to die. There's going to be a massive war, slaughter, If that's what he means, fine. But Shanks isn't evil. And we all know this.
Roger became a demon when you even slandered his friends by speech. As Garp said, Shanks, same deal.
Exactly.
Don't fuck around. Because you get your arm cut off.
Like Kid.
Okay.
Alright. From the thinking man. What was going through Kid's mind in that panel? We got of him. Now, I already answered this question.
Reflection on his life and his choices. And
Yes.
why he isn't Monkey D.
From Mike Telltale. Why are we still in the Udon prison just to suffer? Yeah, well,
Bro, it's
we
over.
got something cool out of it.
Payoff.
Alright. For real, go, do you guys think we'll make it to the Fire Festival by the end of this year? Absolutely not. There's only like 20 chapters left. No fucking chance the Fire Festival
Depends how
starts.
quick Act 3 is.
No.
How long do you think Act 3 is going to be?
We need Odin flashback before...
Act 3 has to happen in the own flashback.
We need Odin flashback before
Act
the
3
final battle.
You know why Act 3 is going to be so good? Because all the chess pieces are set up.
Rock's flashback, Odin flashback,
Oof.
A's flashback.
Trading.
Training as well. So no. We will not get to the Fire Festival by the end of the year. We will be 60 chapters deep by the end of the year.
Not been in the war.
And we still won't be in the war. And Eric won't admit that this arc is going to be 200 chapters.
Marineford was 30 chapters.
This is going to be... We have to have fights in this... we have to have actual fights of people being defeated.
That's what you would assume.
That's what I know.
That's what you'd assume.
Kaido's getting defeated.
Sure.
And that has to be at least as long as the Katakuri fight. So that's 15 chapters.
Next question.
Next question. From OG Son of the Sea. 2 questions. How do you feel if Carrot actually was a traitor?
Next question.
It doesn't make sense. He has to be the greatest actor of all time.
Betrayed Pedro.
Betrayed Pedro. Loves Pedro but also hates Pedro. There was a flashback.
Maybe she was dumb.
Maybe she got tricked. I don't think Carrot's a traitor, alright? Come on.
Character relevant.
I would have to do a lot of explaining. A lot. Alright.
Just like Kirishiro.
Next question. Is Luffy ready to fight Kaido after one-shotting old D Maid? Eric thinks he is.
Yeah, I said after the 8 days.
Alright, he's going to be an admiral level. That's not enough to be an emperor, as we all know.
That's true, but he does have 4 other men with him.
I mean...
With stupid abilities.
That's true.
Not Kid. Not Kid. The Kid doesn't have a stupid ability. Hawkins and Law, on the other hand.
But he can manipulate the iron and blood.
That's a cannon.
Alright. So, what do you think about that? Right.
Hawkins and Law are stupid bastard.
Alright, next question. Who in the Alliance can counter Queen's plague power? Personally, I believe Kamazu and Sanji will be together to take out Queen.
Chopper plus
But how do you
Frankie.
not understand Chopper?
Chopper plus Frankie. They'll make...
Neutralization bombs.
Yeah. Or Usopp even.
Also, is he also waking up? Do you think Smoothie can use her devil fruit to neutralize Queen's weapons? Why have we discounted Chopper in this whole question?
Yeah, Smoothie could probably ring out the disease.
Also, we have Chopper.
Yeah.
The answer's probably going to be Chopper. So there you go. Chopper using his doctor powers for some
Some kind of
good.
Or maybe Usopp shooting it or
Yeah.
slingshotting it onto people or whatever.
From Julian Gendau. Duh. I don't know.
Come on. Give us a question.
Do you think that Kirishiro is around first commander level? In my opinion, it would make the Zoro fight a perfect power scale matchup. Well, that's interesting. That question got interesting. He's maybe third commander level.
Let's think about that.
That's
right?
generous.
But like, if he's just a swordsman,
Yeah.
and if it's just a swordsman fight,
Yeah.
but he has to fight Kirishiro. Well, not Kirishiro later on. Who's first commander level? Maybe a little bit higher.
Third commander level.
He's
Or
third.
slash veteran level, whatever that means.
That's not a level.
Whatever that means. Other level Daifuku, you know what I mean.
Sanji level.
So Kirishiro is Sanji level. We're talking about low high.
Yeah, but no, I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about low high. Alright.
What's Mingo?
High.
Where's he fit in the commander schemes?
It's definitely commander level.
Second, third.
We haven't really seen a second
Second.
commander do anything.
I mean, Cracker versus Dofi's a thing, so I guess he's third level.
Yeah, he's around third level, second. Some people argue he's parking level.
Started to Braga.
I should add that to the Half-Strong segment. For Doflamingo.
That's not real though.
Well, some people.
Okay.
There's some the Doflamingo people are out there.
All right.
Alright? The BDA is out there.
Then they are right there.
Alright? Alright. From Parago. Do you guys think the Fire Festival is a night of a full moon? That's why he planned the attack.
Isn't that what the card means?
Means crescent moon. A full moon, and the Kazuki symbol is a crescent moon.
Yes.
And the prophecy is crescent moon.
Is it a full moon?
Oh. Is it?
Yes.
Because the Kazuki claims the crescent moon.
Yeah, I know, but the prophecy's under the full moon.
So yeah, probably.
Yeah, we need Sulong Mink in the
We need
battle.
Sulong Mink to destroy the Beast Pirates. Or the Animal Kingdom Pirates, my bad.
You gotta use the official terminology.
Exactly. Alright. From Malop Fazar. Will Luffy awaken in Wano? And will his awaken be? I think his awakening will be like Gentle from My Hero Academia. I don't know what that is.
Rubber flow. Rubber haki.
I'm thinking we're getting hard rubber.
How is One Piece getting more martial arts the further it goes in? And every other series goes the opposite direction. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a good question. Alright. But what will his awakening be? Some sort of. Well, we know you turn
He's
this
not
shit
gonna
into.
turn into Guru.
We know it turns the. The rubber into.
He can turn walls into rubber and spring back into action. Maybe he can turn people into rubber. You don't know.
We'll talk about that. Turn weapons into rubber, so like it bends. Cars club.
That'll help him against
That
God.
would help him against weapon users. It was helping. All right. From JDT predictions for 950. I thought it would be the end of Act 2, but I'm not sure. Probably not. Probably not gonna be at the end.
No, probably
I
not.
don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be.
Maybe though. Maybe.
From Dev, now that we know Chopper's purpose of being brought to the prison, do you think Oda will use this chance to have him look at Killer to start with? Yeah, working out the smile cure. Yeah.
All things will happen.
Next question. Do you think the Ace plot line will be more prevalent with Kaido considering he still ruled Wano when Ace was there? Is it unlikely he made
We
no
were
impact?
talking about this
Earlier in
in the anime.
Yeah, we're
Well,
talking about
while
the
we're
anime.
watching it as well.
Yeah. Kaido rule of this nation.
Why wouldn't Ace bring Whitebeard to Wano?
He's not in the Whitebeard crew yet.
I don't know if he is. I don't know if he isn't.
I don't think he is. He's still with the Spade Pirates. And I think this is before Jinbei's battle. So he hasn't joined Whitebeard yet.
But we did the math at some point. Because time is 6 at this point.
But yeah, it's 4 years ago. It's before his time with Whitebeard.
Isn't time at 8? So she's 4 here in the flashback.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't calculating and making sense because we didn't know about the time travel when this was actually happening in the manga.
That didn't affect it though.
Yeah, because we were saying when did Kaido take over? What about Momonosuke? What about all that situation? When did they started? They left. They had to have left during all that kind of during the time skip.
I maybe would have made. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why we're confused about the timeline during the manga. All right. From Joshua Primer. Can we assume the Celestial Dragons do not know that Aimu exists?
No, we
because-
know they don't know they
Yeah,
exist.
we know that. That's why it's a huge secret, and if Mingo told the world, Celestial Dragons get
You
mad.
gotta go read the manga.
I'm pretty sure that's confirmed. So, yeah, you're right.
It's deconfirmed. Secret throne. No one's allowed to sit on it. Armin sits on it.
From Sondi Lollipop. I find it interesting how in the Flower Capital and the various leftover towns, Orochi is talked about and seen as the main bad guy and the target. But in the Uno prison, both Luffy and all the prisoners keep talking about the target being Kaido. Your thoughts?
That's because they were defeated by
They're
Kaido.
defeated by Kaido, and they still have that grudge against Kaido because they all think it's Kaido's fault in the prison because they're all Kazuki sympathizers.
They all fought Kaido
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah. From Hikari Nenshao. What y'all gonna do when Shanks is revealed as the good celestial dragons to parallel Blackbeard, the bad D?
It doesn't really matter.
I don't really mind that Shanks is a celestial dragon. I don't really mind.
Doesn't change anything.
Not really, but yeah.
Celestial dragons hate
No.
ex-celestial dragons. As we
From-
see Bingo.
Eric Romo. What will the last days consist of? Training.
And flashbacks. Trading, flashbacks, Luffy getting buff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Kid getting buffed.
He's got a pretty big neck.
Maybe Kid just doing stuff.
Yeah, something like that. All right. And there we go. There's the show.
That's the show.
Chapter this week.
Very good.
Exciting chapter. Next week, moving on to new shit. We're done with the prison. Let's see what's going to happen. Who knows? We're also got the JoJo show final episode this week.
We do.
Saturday. Coming out sometime.
Look out for the headcanon shirt. Apparently people want it. Maybe it's already up live when you see this video.
It's going to be in the video at some point. Subscribe to the show. Fucking share it. Like it. My hair will be better next week. Alright. It will be better. It's too tall. It's too fluffy.
Maybe it's not tall enough.
Right? It's too much. Needs to come down. It's too fluffy right now.
It's not going to come down, mate. Anyway.
It will because it was blow dried. /
Shanks is the God King. Stay gold. Good night.
Good night. POWERSCALE.
Power scale.
POWERSCALE.